Hey Penguin Platform, my name is Melanie Murphy. I'm an Irish YouTuber and I do lots of kind of lifestyle-y type of videos over on my channel. And I love books a lot. And there are a lot of fictional made-up characters in books that I actually look up to and I've seen as role models throughout my life. And I thought I'd talk a little bit about that because I think it's really easy for us to forget how impactful and inspiring book characters can be and how important they are on shaping who we become and how we contribute to the world. So I do have a degree in education, but I always wanted to be a teacher. Always wanted to nurture other people, their talents, and encourage them to kind of be their best selves and to learn and grow. I do think a lot of this was sparked by the teachers in Harry Potter, but the earliest memory I have of feeling this kind of desire from a book was when I read Matilda by Roald Dahl. It's such a classic, and the character Miss Honey in that book is such a kind-hearted, mild-mannered, wonderful woman, and she's the first person to really appreciate Matilda's abilities, so much so that she even makes a point of telling the horrible headmistress, Miss Trunchbull, because she's trying to do a good thing for the kid. I really soaked these characters in, and I knew from a young age that I definitely wanted to be more of a Miss Honey and less of a Trunchbull. The contrast between these characters massively affected me. I just wanted to be like Miss Honey and be an advocate for others and have loads of children love me. I'm kind of getting there, except, I'm a lot more in your face than Miss Honey. Then there's the lovely Hazel Lancaster from fellow YouTuber John Green's hugely successful book, The Fault in Our Stars. Hazel is a teenage girl with terminal cancer, and the story documents her relationship with Augustus Waters, who is also a cancer patient. I love her because she's likeable, creative, witty, smart, and she's open to love. She's someone I'd 1,000,000% be friends with, she doesn't sit around feeling sorry for herself. She's just trying to make sense of life and find significance in it, while facing oblivion. I just love that she tackles her illness with a sense of humour. If anything ever happened to me, I would absolutely reread this book. What a girl. Game of Thrones, one of my favourite things in existence, fed me many female characters to gobble up and, to help me evolve as a person. Arya Stark's incredible self-reliance, and Brienne, her loyalty and her sense of duty, and Asha Greyjoy, who is Yara in the TV show if you haven't read it. She fights alongside her men and never expects them to, do her business for her, which I just really admire. I love that. But she's a great commander, she plans ahead, and she strikes that balance perfectly between mercifulness and ruthlessness. She knows what's up. Hermione from Harry Potter is one of my favourite characters of all time. I'm a huge Potterhead. I read the books as a child. I'd queue up for the midnight launches of the books, like the later books. I still get giddy with nostalgia every time I hear of anything or see anything Potter universe related. Yeah, this girl is my fave. She helped me to accept that it's okay not to be perfect. Taught me to never give up on my own strength. She loved studying and she made it cool to be smart and do your homework. I used to so badly want to be her, so it kind of almost pushed me in school and university, and I just didn't give a crap what other people thought because of her, largely because of her. The message I absorbed from J.K. Rowling's books is that it's okay to flaunt your intelligence. She proves that hard work and determination pay off, and she's also really kind and compassionate, to creatures and stuff in the books, and I think that definitely led me down the path of being more conscious of my choices in, what I buy and what I consume, even getting involved with animal charities. And of course we have the classics. So we have the very lively and playful Lizzie from Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice. She knows her own mind, stands up for herself, and is run by rationality as well as emotion. This enables her to be really brave with her choices. She's stubborn in her wish to marry for love and not just for ease or convenience or money. Marrying a rich guy is kind of what was expected in the time and environment of this book. And the book was way ahead of its time, and I absolutely was influenced by Lizzie to never settle for comfort and to wait for the right person to share my life with. And finally, darling Jo from Little Women. She's a role model to me just because I think so much of my love of reading and writing came from her. She wrote plays for her sisters to perform in, and she wrote stories that went on to be published. It was really nice to have that kind of female role model in that way, because authors, we don't really see into their lives. You know, we see into the lives of musicians and actresses and stuff like that, but not authors. So book characters who actually write themselves is something that it always makes my heart just kind of, writing's a massive part of my life. You know, I wrote throughout my teens, massively inspired by Jo. I think definitely kind of wanting to emulate that, having absorbed that at such a young age. And I recently signed my first book deal, so we're gonna see where this whole path leads. I really hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'd love if you could comment about a book character that had a big impact on you. I actually filmed another video over on my channel about why I'm so grateful for books and reading, and why I think they make a great Christmas present. So I hope you can go and check that out, and make sure you subscribe to Penguin Platform right here, because there's a new video every Thursday. So I'll see you over on my channel.